And you are live according to the screen. Hi, everybody. Good to see you and to the Peanut Gallery. Thank you for joining us for our. Brandy's phone was a little bit high.
Yep.
I was just hearing that. There's about a 15-second delay?
No, it's about 3 seconds.
3?
3 to 4. Yeah.
Sure seems longer than that.
No, it's like 3 to 4.
Anyway, so she's getting herself all set up. So hope everybody's doing well. It's April. I don't know what weather's like where you are, but if you are anywhere in this vicinity, it is gorgeous. So you should be sewing. I know you're probably out working in the yard, like some people in here that are now sore and ready to go and go to bed. Okay. So wonderful to see everybody. I can't believe we said this morning. Next month is May. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Where did it go? Absolutely crazy. Anyways, all right. So most of you, if you do block of the month, you already know. Join us on Facebook for our block of the month, the Sewing and Training Center BOM group. That is really important that you do that. Once you're in like Flynn. So you want to join so you can see what's going on. Brandy's doing a lot of posting there of up and coming things, events and stuff like that, as well as when we post pictures about stuff that's going on. That's going to give you some extra ideas if there's something in particular that I need you guys to know on any of the blocks or stuff that's coming up, or for Brandy and Deborah to be able to post there as well.
So just remember to tell them about you have to be currently doing one or yeah.
Oh, are we?
So either you've already done one.
Gotcha.
Or if you're currently doing one.
Oh yeah,
how you get in the group.
Yeah, you have to be doing a block of the month to get in the group. You don't have to be doing a block of the month to stay in the group, because that's where you can also be able to sign up for another block of the month. But you do need to be able to participate, because you got to answer a few questions and then it's verified against the system. So if you just try to go in there and you say you don't know, or you don't answer the question, you probably will not get in. So you've got to be able to do one to get in for the first time. Okay. All righty. So
say hi to Miss Lynn and hi Miss Lisa.
Hey. Glad you gals are joining us. All right. Also, YouTube, don't forget YouTube sale. They just had one last week.
Yes, last Tuesday.
Yeah, last Tuesday.
Not this one, but last Tuesday.
Yes, I was out of town, so I didn't get to watch it either. And that's a real important thing. Plus, on their Thursday shop talk, now that Kathy Bonner is famous in Kansas City,
every place.
So she goes and people are stopping her at a restaurant and knowing who she is, because with Deborah's family being up there, they're all now seeing Kathy, which is just hilarious. So she said she was telling the story that she kept turning around to Deborah and going, "Who is that? I don't even know who that is." But we think she's pretty famous too, but we won't say what for on live TV. So those of us that know her best, right, Deborah? They into that. Okay. Anyways, this is important because on their Thursday Shop Talk, it's also on YouTube and it is on Facebook. And if you really want to see the fun of Kathy trying to figure out whether she is on Facebook or on YouTube, you always want to be there at the very beginning.
Yep.
Because so far, I think she's batting 1,000 to 0 of knowing what.
Maybe this Thursday will be different.
Okay, we're gonna hope that. Kathy, are you out there? I hope you're listening. Anyways, having fun. Kathy's not here, so we can say what we want.
Yep.
Yes. Oh no. Oh, you would understand.
Well,
yeah, we have
she would do the same thing if I wasn't here, or Sherry, or Deborah wasn't
here. She sure would. She'd be getting on us, which is always a lot of fun. Okay, so we're gonna get started. We are in month 11 of Queen of Diamonds. Next month, this will be your last month that you are actually piecing a block. So next month we'll be doing the putting together. If you're following on the Facebook group for Queen of Diamonds, there's been lots of chitter chatter about the putting together, doing the
Mick Jagger,
the Mick Jagger fabric.
You said that
I say it all the time too. And then whether you're doing white sashings and the cornerstones and everything else. So I'll be talking a little bit more about that, doing some demos next month. But go out to Pink Door Fabrics. Be sure that you're watching those videos because they have lots of hints. It may not be something that you do exactly like they do it, but it's important for you to be able to get and glean information from other people. And there's some really great changes that people are making. Some people are doing black instead of the white sashing and just all kinds of stuff. So, this is your quilt. Make it how you want. This month, block number 11-1 is our one of the hardest blocks. I kind of hate saying it that way. It's not really.
I think
it's intricate, but it's one that quite a few people I think had some difficulty with. And it's because of these 4 pieces right here. Okay. So when you look here, that's how the finished block looks right there. So my block is 3/4 of the way finished because I wanted to show you a couple of changes that I made. So here it is, 3/4 of the way finished. Okay, right there. Now, when you get down to this little fan piece, so you're cutting 4 pieces that are one direction and 4 pieces that are the other direction. The first thing I'm just going to guide you on is that the solids don't have a right or a wrong side. So if you don't remember that your pieces are reversed when you go to, yes, thank you, Addie. That's exactly what I did. I just had them all lined up there and I just glued every one of them down. And so therefore I only ended up with 1 piece on the other side in the correct reversed order. So I had to reglue all of them. But the book doesn't tell you how you have to put them together. But what I did.
Hi, Miss Bobby.
Hey, Bobby. Is I took the 4 pieces. Okay, so give me a hot second here. All right, so here's my 4 pieces, right? So I did them just like this. I did 2 and I did 2. That turned them into your A pieces, I believe it is. And then I was able to put those 2 pieces together like so. And when it opened up, I didn't have all the issues that a lot of people were having with this being even at the end. The other thing is, and I don't know if people were doing this, I'm just speculating, is when I go to put my pieces together, I'm left-handed, so I'm going to work this direction. I like working to where I'm going down the hill and off the end. So I'm going right off the road. If you try to start down here at this little point, it's going to be really hard for you to know that you are at your edge. And I think some of that's what I've been seeing from some of the pictures is that there's a little too much left over here. So just be sure to start up here at this nice blunt end and work your way off the road. That's just how I'm looking at it. Okay. And then once those pieces go in, then you take this. So when I first started, I did 4 of these, and then I turned 4 of these into 2 of these. So you can see here, there's my second piece right there. Then I added my little dot to the top and bottom of my elephant. I put this unit in, and then actually I took that unit and made it a unit, and then I attached all of that together. So that's how it'll end up being. Okay. Just a reminder, your pictures in the book are digitally rendered pictures. And what does that mean? That means that the pictures in the book have actually been made to fit. The fabric was made to fit. Because if you'll remember, one of the issues that are being complained about is in the book, it looks like they got a whole elephant in there. You're not going to get a whole elephant in there. So it just isn't going to be possible. So you're going to get 3/4 of the elephant in there, and its bum is going to be left off into the fabric. His bum. Okay. That's it on block 11-1. Any questions? Okay. Block 11-2 is a half unit. There it is. I did not plan my stripes to line up so well, but they just happened to. That was pretty exciting on my part. But the thing about this unit, to pay attention to is in the pictures, they used this flower. Because this is going to be cut off, I made sure my flower in my template was lined up over here on this far right side. Okay, if you don't pay attention to that and that flower is over here, it's going to get cut off. All right, so you just got to keep that in mind because it's going to cut right down this section here. No issues. This was an easy peasy block. And then the easiest blocks of all, block 11-3, cute little triangle with our little hippo and the stork right there, a pink stork. And that's it. So no discussions on that. That one was super easy. All right, so by now you guys should have all of your blocks pieced and ready to go or very close. I'd like to know how many of you are caught up out there and how many of you are caught up in here. Well, what a shame. Oh, Lynn was doing okay.
Lynn is watching.
So good. I'm glad you're watching, Lynn. I hope you're feeling better. I just said all of that for all of you out there. Okay. You guys were acting so interested. I was pretty sure that some of you were interested.
But we
Okay.
don't want to do that.
Oh. Oh, that was a good way to put it.
Very
Okay.
pretty.
All right. Very good.
In case we do something else.
In case you do something else. All right. Next is kaleidoscope. Such beautiful colors.
It is.
There we are. Any of y'all doing kaleidoscope?
Mhm.
Okay. Here's my kaleidoscope. It's a setting triangle. You're going to be making 16 of these. And this was just, it was really easy. You're just doing half square triangles. And the only note that I made, if you're not a person that opens your seams, I open all my seams.
Lynn
did.
just laughed.
Good. every seam is open.
Bobby Van Dyke is caught up.
Oh, good job, Bobby. So when you're making these, what they're telling you is after you make your half square triangles, you have to trim these down to 3.5. Well, you don't have to. If you want your block to work, you need to trim it down. If it doesn't really matter to you, don't. And it's going to be a nightmare for you. But you want to trim these to 3.5, and then you're going to put them together in rows, just like here. Okay. And then you have your last little triangle here. In your notes, it's telling you which way to iron your seams. And then it says when you put the rows together, which would be this row to this row, open your seams. You can do that. I just go the easier route. I open all my seams. So the choice is up to yours. All that's trying to do is that when you come into this corner here, which is like a pinwheel corner, it is trying to lessen the amount of bulk that you have there. And that's why they're asking you to open that seam. All right. The other thing is when she's asking you to measure, I don't think I've seen this before, but she says, check your measurement on the short side. Okay. So this would be your long edge. Up here, this is a short edge. This is a short edge, and it wants to measure 12 7/8. If you're using a 12.5-inch ruler, that is not going to work unless you know that you are going to be 1/4 of an inch over, probably right here on your corner. But yes, 12 7/8 on your short edges. Okay. And you're working on this unit right in here. All right. We're starting to build off the center.
And how many of those do you have to
You're
make?
doing 16.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't sign up.
Listen, it was so fast.
Those are
I mean,
easy,
it
though.
was super easy. I was
That's
like,
a
okay,
thing
this
that
is, yeah. We always like it when Brandy says, it's so
It's
easy.
fine. It's
Yeah.
so fine.
Y'all be sure to stay on live because we're going to have a task for you in a little while. Okay. We're looking for volunteers.
Yes.
We'll talk about that. Okay. Any questions on kaleidoscope? All right. Anybody caught up? I had some gals this morning. So
The same gal.
same gal, every single thing that
The
they're
two.
doing.
Yep.
And they are doing multiples, absolute multiples. Excuse me while I get a quick little drink of water.
You remind me of Annie from By Annie. Every time she does her live, she's like, let me get a sip of water.
Oh.
And she does it like 4 or 5 times in the whole thing.
All right. I
Always
won't do
laugh.
4 or 5 times. I think I'm still kind of recovering from the altitude issues.
Oh, I'm sure.
My sister's house by itself is over 7,000 feet. And yeah, I felt every bit of it. My brother and I thought we were dying half the time because we had to go upstairs.
Oh,
Really? I can't breathe at all. Okay, next, blue smoke. Yeah, I said to my brother when he got home, I said, how are you doing? He says, oh, I'm chewing on the humidity. I'm just loving it. I thought, what a great way to put it. Yeah. So when I got home Sunday night, I chewed on some humidity and I was happy. All right, blue smoke. Today, this month was the month of triangles. So with blue smoke, you are making, do I have any blue smokers in here? Okay, very, woohoo! All right, so we're making these triangles. This is A. This is B. I'm going to show you guys something here in just a minute. This is B. And then you're doing block 6, and you're doing 4 of each. Okay? All right. What I made a note in your little sheet about is that a lot of these colors are very similar. When I first pulled these out, if you look, you would think that this is a solid blue square. It's not. It's a half square triangle.
Oh.
It is 2 different blues.
Looks
Okay.
very, very close.
Yep. See it down on that one. So you just want to make sure that when you're laying these out that you have your fabrics turned right. Okay. That's kind of important. So the fabrics are similar. This is going to be beautiful. Have you started like putting it together?
No, I
In
can't
a
put
way.
it together till I get the blocks back.
I didn't know if you got any part of it, but it's just gorgeous.
The answer's
She's
no.
not going to tell
No,
me. Okay.
I put it together. I need to.
Okay. Any questions on blue smoke? Who's caught up? Look at
Yeah,
there.
there.
Yay!
Hands in the air.
And of course, Lyndall is working ahead.
Yep.
Okay.
Bobby said that she is doing blue smoke. She has not commented yet if she's caught up. or
Oh,
not.
very good. Very good. Okay.
Oh, let's see. Bobby is all caught up, and Mary Jane Rice said, "Hi, all. Amazed at what y'all do."
Oh, thank you,
That's-
Mary Jane. Miss seeing you. Okay. Next, door banner.
It's a cute one.
This is so cute. This one is called Sweet Summer. Is Bev out there? Is Bev watching us
No,
tonight?
not yet.
Okay. So this is the door banner. Y'all, this doesn't even look real, does it?
No, it doesn't.
I mean, it does not even look real. So the only note that Bev said was you want to be careful on steps 3 through 8. Pay close attention to them. Because it's describing how to make the ice cream cones. So this morning when we started looking, because this is one of those weird triangles. I can't remember what they're called. Somebody out there, anybody know? Come on, my
Miss
teachers.
Bev just came on.
Hey, Bev, it's ESP. I was just talking about you.
Yep.
I can't remember what those are called.
Private?
I don't know.
Isosceles triangles.
That's what is it isosceles?
I forget.
Whatever they
If
are.
Alex was watching, he'd tell us.
But I said you could, if you wanted to, turn them from a waffle cone into a regular cone and make this like a square and then build yourself up
Like
if
a
you,
tree.
if you needed to, if you were having troubles with that special one. But absolutely beautiful job. Just perfect. Love the quilting, straight line quilting. You guys, you don't always have to have a long armor to do everything. This is all quilting with a walking foot. And you can see how neat it looks. You can do that on every single quilt that you ever want to do. If that's what you still want to be able to quilt a quilt.
If I did that, it would be.
Well,
Me and you
sometimes
both.
making it a wave is a good thing
Yeah.
because that doesn't show any errors whatsoever.
Bev
Put
said,
this straight.
"I'm here, even on YouTube." Look
Oh,
at you, Miss
look
Bev.
at you, Miss Bev.
I'm so proud.
Roll, girl, roll.
My
All right.
my technology heart is beating.
All right, these
For
are the
you.
ones coming up. This will be next month. So these are the next months coming forward until the end. Okay, next, Verona. Y'all, this is so pretty. So this is the twin size. Any Veronas out here?
Bev said,
Very
"Yep, done on my 980Q for
Woo,
Viking
very
980Q."
nice. All right, so there's 3 blocks if you're doing the Verona one, the twin size. This is block number 1. You're making 2. I love these fabrics. Bev said it too. These are beautiful fabrics. They cut beautifully. They are not fraying. I mean, they're just really nice, bright, crisp fabrics. So 2 of this. This is block number 1. Block number 3A. Not too sure what they did with 2, but Bev will help me out with that. You're going to make 3 of these. Okay. And block number 3B, you are going to make 3 of those. All right. Okay. So I have the feeling that they are something up in here. Here's your blocks 1 right here. And then you're going to be somewhere up in here. The picture didn't come through really well, so it's hard to tell. But I'm with her. These are beautiful fabrics. You're going to really enjoy this one. So I'm going to take a quick pause on this because this is the first month of Verona. It's also the first month of Juliet. And if you've paid attention to anything through Facebook, or I think Brandy also did an email on it, the shop, what's that? And also on Shop Talk, the shop has made something more convenient for us. And that is, if you sign up for a block of the month and you pay for it up front in the first month, you can't make the decision in month 2, but in the first month, if you pay for it up front, you get the last month free. So if it's 12 months, you can say 12 months of those payments. Now it'll be 11 months of those payments if you pay it all up front. That helps the shop out as well because they have to pay for everything up front. And then it also gives you guys another discount. So you get a discount on getting your whole package, plus you have your discounts for the day block of the month. So anyways, it's just another incentive. So you just have to let them know in that first month. So I wanted to tell you that because you can actually apply that to Verona and to Juliet. Okay, because that's who we're starting this month. All right, any questions?
Kathy Schaller said, love seeing you on YouTube. Large TV screen.
That's good. That could be scary.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to see me on a large TV screen. Okay. All right, so that's Verona. I won't ask if anybody's caught up except for Bev. All right. So next is going to be Juliet. And again, I'm going to try to come forward. These guys, as I get bigger, they don't come through quite as well. This is off their site too, which is just crazy. Okay, this is block 1A. And you're making 4 of these. Do I have any Juliets? Is everybody Verona? Okay. And this is block 1B. So same block, 2 different colorways. This is actually this center unit right here. Okay, so you're making your medallion. Now, those of y'all doing this, this looks like a courthouse step, but she put a little twist on it. So I want to help you understand what you're going to be looking at. So maybe you won't be confused like I was. You're going to start out here and you're going to attach side, and then this is a unit and this is a unit. All right. And that becomes our center block. Then you're going to do the same thing on the outside. You're going to attach this guy and you're going to attach this guy. I'm getting good at this. Yeah.
There you are.
And then you're going to come up here and you're going to make this unit and you're going to come down here and you're going to make that unit. Now this becomes a block. Okay. Another block. And you need to measure these out when you're done to make sure that they're the right size, kind of like working on a log cabin. Your outside is a little bit different. What you're going to do with your outside is once you have this block, if you look here, I can take this green piece and attach it. Once it's attached, I have to come over here and attach this to this so I can attach that to this unit. I can't put this side on until this side's on. So now once these 2 are on, I can come over here and add that piece and then come up top and add this unit to here. And that gives me the top. So it was a little confusing when I first did it because I was like, whoa, I'm not moving in the same direction that I did for the first 2 units. So you just have to pay attention that the outside is put on a little bit differently. Okay. Super easy, beautiful block, measured out great, 12.5. No problem. All right. Okay. So that is Juliet. Now, on to some up and coming block of the months. Get your Doritos out. We're going to be here for just a minute. All right. So this is Mystic Vineyard. It's beautiful. All full. Sorry. Moving on.
Gotta jump fast.
Okay. Season Study. This is also very beautiful. I won't spend much time because
Slow down.
it's full. That is correct. So looking forward to that one. That one is not starting till August or September. All right, now we're getting into some that we have. These are some new ones. They just started showing them last month. I missed y'all last month. This is called Starlight. Very beautiful. Let me get caught up here. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is Starlight. And of course, pictures are not going to do it justice. This won't either. But just to give you an idea, this is gray, white, and taupe.
Yeah, and a soft.
So a very soft taupe. It's got just a hint of brown off of the main color of gray, correct?
Mhm.
So you can see the taupe is being used like right in here and in these diamonds. Just really, really beautiful. This is a batik quilt. A lot of batik quilts again. These are the blocks. Not very complicated. This quilt, where's my slip? I'll pass that around to you guys. Starlight is going to start July or August. It's only 8 months long. This is a 92 by 104 quilt, estimated at $39 a month, and there are 2 spots left. Okay. All right. Now, I need some participation here. The next one is Sea Stars. Y'all, I like this quilt. And let me tell you how it works. You see, I cannot do the sample
Unless
we-
people sign up.
if we don't have enough people signing up. I like this quilt. So how kind of was with Queen of Diamonds. I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I need people to. So it's so interesting because when I first saw this, I'm like, man, this is going to be super easy. It is, but I thought this was solid fabric, and then I just got the details, and it's not.
Nope.
But absolutely beautiful, Emerald Coast colors, just gorgeous. This quilt, y'all, is 96 by 108. So this is a nice large quilt, and it is not starting until September, October. It is also 10 months by Wilmington. Estimate of $39 a month. This is, again, a batik. Fabrics are beautiful. Oh, yeah. This is the one where we didn't have. There is the blocks and the fabrics that you can see.
And they don't make it in a left size.
Yeah.
No, you could cut it down. Yeah. Isn't that beautiful, though? So doggone pretty. All right. That is Sea Stars. And you need to know, is this our last month showing that before you got to get it ordered?
Yep.
To know by the 26th of April.
26th of April. So yes, next week, Deborah's got to know in order to make this one a go. Okay. All right. After that, we have Cinnamon Twist. Brandy, what was the word you used this morning?
Sophisticated.
It's a very sophisticated quilt. So this one is done in browns. I said this morning, if Valvalade was here, she would fall out of her seat.
So would Miriam.
So would Miriam. They do not like browns.
Nope, browns make them frown.
And but we also talked about how easy it would be to add a pop color in this if you like the browns, but you just want to add a pop of like burnt red or what's that? Civil War. But you could add a little bit of gold to this. I mean, there's so much that you could also do. But it's a very, very interesting quilt. Just give you a better idea. That is the blocks. Y'all, this is also batiks. So this is all beautiful, dark brown, light brown batiks. Okay, this one is going to be December to January. So plenty of time for one of the other ones to finish if you're already doing one. This is going to be 10 months. It's 69 by 99, $27 a month, and we have 7 spots left.
You said 10 months.
10 months.
I like brown.
Yeah, I like brown too. Okay. All right, here's another one. Y'all, it's really cool. So just remember, we can't make them unless we get them. This one's called Entangled. So Brandy showed this last month, and they are looking for fabric. So we don't have a date on this one yet. So what you need to be looking at is not the colorway. You need to look at the pattern. They are looking, the fabric that's being used here on the screen is a William Morris collection. And you can see the difference from what printed.
Oh,
Same collection, but it printed very yellowy and orangey, kind of different. But you want to look at the pattern. And then if we have enough people interested, Brandy and Deborah are meeting with the fabric distributors, and they're looking for a line to do this pattern. But I think the pattern is very cool. So this is going to be an interesting one. This is 76 by 76. So this is smaller. This is a 10-month. But we can take it to 11 months, and you can increase the size of this to 102 by 102 if you wanted it larger. All right. So
Is that
very
the large
interesting.
one
When does
right
that
there?
start?
Yeah, that's the large.
this is the 102 by 102. So the 76 by 76 is the center unit. And then these outer areas takes it up to the 102. We don't have a start date because we don't have fabric yet. So you figure fabrics
I'm
generally,
trying to.
So,
this is going to be,
I know.
this is,
I see it.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out if I just had that.
yeah.
Instead
Not
of
on point.
yeah, not on point. it
Yeah.
would- Okay.
And what I'd probably do at 76, if I didn't have this on point, I would probably just add a nice
Mhm.
border, like
Yeah.
a 3-inch, whatever this size border is right here. I'd probably add that on the outside if I did that. But
You have to do the whole thing.
so what we're looking for is knowing, do you like the pattern? Because they don't need to waste their time trying to hunt a fabric line if we don't have enough people interested in the pattern. Okay. So if you like the pattern, if you're in here, raise your hand so Deborah can
That
get an
doesn't mean
idea.
you gotta- we're-
You're not paying for it, because until we find the fabric for it yet.
I like it.
But they just need to know that they're not spinning their wheels if we
Right,
don't have
right.
enough people even interested in the
I
pattern.
think it's.
I think it's a beautiful pattern. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. So I'll pass that around if you guys want to get a closer look of it. Okay. I told you there was a lot. Here comes another one. And this is Dazzle. So this is Dazzle featuring Vibe Fabrics. This is through Quilting Treasures, or QT Fabrics now. And this is 9 months. The designer of the quilt itself is Charisma Horton. And the Vibe Fabrics are from QT. It looks like this is a book, I think, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. And then this is 68 by 85. It's great size, nice and bright for it. And the estimate on this is $20 a month, or $160 if you pay for the first month. And we have 7 spots left for this one. I would also tell somebody, this is a great skills builder. If you look at all the different, when you first see it, you see all the color. But when you start looking at the blocks themselves, you get to see all these different blocks of stars. And these are some really good builders, skill builders. I'll let y'all pass that around.
Do it.
What's that?
I said it means I better do it for my skills.
There. Oh, yeah, right. Okay. All righty. And then the last one. So Riley Blake has given us door banners. They have given us bench pillows. And now they are giving us a tabletop banner kit of the month. So you'll have each one. It starts here in April, because that will be the first one that comes out. We'll start this in January of 2025. It's going to be $39.99. You'll have your beautiful commemorative box that you can store for the next 12 years. And no, I'm just teasing, because many of y'all, this one's a lot easier. These are 12 by 14. They whip them suckers right up
Real quick.
real quick. So you'll have 12 of those starting in January. And the cool thing that they did on this is there is actually a finishing quilt. So if you want to do this, you have the ability to do a finishing quilt. And there's a little caveat on this, in that, wow, that came in teeny tiny. Give me a minute. So in order for the shop to order in this finishing kit, the finishing kit is a one-time charge of $79.49. But if they order 12 of these tabletop kits, they have to order 12 finishing kits. So there's a lot of discussion this morning. Some of you may want to look at this as an option of using scrap fabrics because, you know, it's a pieced border and you just have strips and you have cornerstones. It's whichever route you go. But if Deborah doesn't have 12 people signing up for 12 finishing kits, she will just order the table toppers and then you guys can figure out. But this gives you a great opportunity to see if you don't want table topper, tabletops, banners, that you can turn this into a 12-month quilt, which would be really cool.
And the tabletop kit includes binding and backing.
Oh,
Yeah.
so your
you do
tabletop
have-
kit. Oh, so here's something else to think about. Your tabletop kit already has backing and binding in there, which means if you wanted to, I'm thinking off the fly here, which doesn't always happen. It actually does, which isn't always a good thing either. You could do this as a quilt as you go as well. So you'd already have your backing, you'd have binding that you could use for doing the little pieces. Just
Could you
Just
go
something
back
to
to
think
the
about.
table topper? 'Cause
Yes,
it
ma'am.
looked like it had a
Lisa Kiger said sign her up for Dazzle. Gotcha, Miss Lisa.
Lisa Kiger, how are you? Miss seeing you. Yes, ma'am. If you had a what?
I was gonna say it looks like it had. Is that the binding around it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I mean that's some extra fabric there.
That's
that
what
you're
she-
Yeah,
not
that's
Yeah.
what I
really
was
using.
saying. You
Yeah.
could easily help
Okay.
that in your quilt
Yeah.
completion kit. But if it has the backings, that makes it kind of nice because if you're doing these small and you want to make this as a quilt as you go, if you haven't done that before, then you can machine quilt each one of those little guys and then turn it into your full size quilt.
Lynn Salton said she would like a finishing kit if it makes.
Okay. Lynn, if it doesn't make, are you still interested in the table topper
Yeah, she's
themselves?
Yeah, she
Okay.
already signed up.
Oh, perfecto. Okay, so for that, how many do we have so far for the tabletop?
5.
We have 5. So we got
Need
7.
7 more.
We need 7 more spots for them to get in the first order. Okay. Alrighty, Friday. I'll pass. Woo! That was good, wasn't it? I'll pass that around. Good save. Okay. So I think that's it for my spiel.
Yeah, Miss Bev asked, is there a stand in the picture? Yes, Miss Bev, there
Yeah.
is a stand. We will have those for sale. They do not come with the kit because some people might already have stands. But it does, they will be for sale to be able to display your tabletop banners on.
So, alrighty. I'm going to hand this over to the Brandy show. Don't think there was anything else I needed to add.
I don't think so.
And I will become Havana. All right.
Yes.
Are you gonna
I'm gonna
start
stay right-
notions or are you
I'm
gonna
going to start
fabric?
over there and then you just start
Okay.
filtering.
All right. Here we
You
go.
and Deborah both.
You got it. We
All
got
right,
you.
it's probably going to take both of y'all to filter because there's so much. Hi, everyone. Like I was just saying, we have so many new fabrics to show you tonight. It's like it exploded. Deborah went to town and went crazy putting stuff in. And so I get to go crazy and show you everything online today. I'm so lucky. All right. So the first thing is Sea Breeze. This is also testing my memory. Sea Breeze, I'm pretty sure. Yep. We showed this on Shop Talk, but this is the one with the sea turtles. The kit has already been sold out, but I'll show you the panel. Here's the panel. Get up close here. They did an excellent job with this one right here. So we have that. We have a fat quarter bundle. We already have a bolt of fabric sold out. So in this fat quarter bundle, it actually has the fabric that it is sold out already. So take that in mind. We also have 6 bolts here. This is one of my favorites. I keep showing it. Sherry might throw daggers at me. But because
I got mine. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'll
Because this
throw
is
that.
her backing fabric. So this is the word sea. It says wild, reef, shore. Has lots of different water marine type of verbiage on it. We have some sea turtles. I'll show you a couple from this line. I've already,
Isn't it beautiful?
I've already showed it a couple times, but I just wanted to remind you. So that is Sea
Is it?
Breeze. Next is Shoreline by Camille Ross Kelly. And this kit, we have 5 or 6 of these kits in-house. It is 74 by 74. And if you think that this fabric, you can hand me the fat quarters if you want and not have to do all of those. It's that bundle and then the other bundle. So if you are wanting, I lost my train of thought. That was the problem.
Try again.
Yeah, that was my problem. I lost my train of thought. So this kit includes the pattern and fabric for the quilt top and also the binding. This one is 74 by 74. And if it looks familiar, this is going to be because she produced a line last year, and thankful to Deborah today because I could not remember the fabric line. It had escaped me, but it is Nantucket. Nantucket did so well for us here in the store. It is such our colors, and it's, again, a sophisticated type of line. But I'm going to kind of show you. I showed it on Shop Talk last week. Here is a sampling of some of them. It's those deep navies, taupes, and greens. Sherry's kind of fan folding them for me so I can show a group at the same time. Kind of show you guys out here. So we got 20 bolts of this line plus a backing. So here is another 5. This is a beautiful line. So as a reminder, if you're part of our Block of the Month program and you place an order before midnight tonight, you get your 10% off. Just because you're not here doesn't mean you can't participate. So if this is something that you're really wanting, make sure that you comment below. We'll fill it tomorrow morning. All right. I love the light blue on these dark pieces. I just think it's so striking. So there's that. Here's
special order.
No, because Deborah and I have to pick which bundles we're gonna make out of them. We haven't done that. So this is like a taupe, real nice taupe, and dark blues. Here's that, Miss Sherry.
Miss Karen Hansen.
All right. So, and that is and Sherry, can you hand me the backing?
A piece you guys really don't want to get.
Yeah, really don't
Yeah.
want to get this one. This is absolutely stunning in my opinion. This is so pretty.
Isn't that gorgeous?
This is a good one.
For
I
a
love
backing?
the lightness on these dark fabrics. It really just makes
Reminds
them
me
pop.
more of Three Sisters when I first saw it.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's beautiful.
So there's that. All right, moving on. I think what I'll do is I'll go to notions and then go back to fabric just so that we keep it kind of moving over here. The Sewing and Training Center has come up with handmade quilt care instructions. So I'm going to take them out of the bag for the people on the camera.
And how many do you get in each bag?
2.
Okay.
You get 2 of these quilt care labels in each package. So you'll see here. And here's the really cool part about this. This was printed using our fabric printer. So you'll see that there's that shiny coating on the back. You just peel that off before you're ready to put this into your quilt on the back or however you want to do it. I've seen many different ways people do labels. They do the needle turn way on all 4 sides. They also, like Deborah has said, you actually bring 2 of the sides, like this one and this one, depending on how you're putting it in there, into your quilt binding, and then you needle turn these 2 sides. And then you also have people that really like the abstractness of having a square on the back of their quilt, and they just zigzag around it, all 4 sides. So it's up to you how you want to put this on here, but these come in packs of 2, and we are printing them here at the store, and they are $3.99. So not a bad price point for 2 labels, and then you just peel off the back before you put them on your quilt. So
And maybe somebody will launder their quilt that you spent all that time making properly.
yes, we're hoping. That's the hope. We also have a new pre-cut applique that we have in the store. We have now the elephant. So I'm just showing you this so that you understand what they will be in the bags when I show those to you here in just a second. So that is the elephant. We have 4 different colorways we decided to do. We did one that I like to call off the wall. bright purple, and a lavender. We have the one that I think is playful, which is polka dots and tiny polka dots for the baby elephant. So that one's really cute. Next one is the more traditional type of elephant, a dark gray and a light gray. And the last one is a more subdued elephant. This is like a brown and then like a taupe gray. So we have those, and you get 3 elephants, right, Deborah?
Yeah.
And then 3 babies.
3 babies.
Yeah, 3 mamas, 3 babies, 3 all parts. Whatever you need to make 3 complete mama,
The
baby.
pink one.
Huh?
And for $3.
Yeah, not bad. $3 for all of that.
$3 for all
So,
of that in a bag.
and here's what's really
already.
cool. Will you hand me that die back, Sherry?
Yes, ma'am.
So what's really cool is on the back, we will eventually
Miss
have
Reba.
these. You'll see that they have project inspiration, a play mat. This is a table runner, and then a little wall hanging. So there's 3 different things that you could do with said elephants. I love this one. I think this is so sweet with the heart.
Yeah.
So really cool idea.
Free patterns out there at AccuQuilt.
Yep. All right, I'll do that last. So
Okay.
let me forget that. All right, next up is glue based it. So this has been around for quite some time, but I think the way of social media has changed everything. So when someone has something, they just put it out there. So glue based it is a way to attach your binding. So once you attach your binding strips like you normally do on a quilt, and you're ready to turn it to the front or to the back, however you decide to do your binding, you can actually lay a line of glue from this needle point applicator on your quilt, fold your binding over, and heat set it with an iron. It keeps it all together, and once the glue is set, it is no longer going to make your needle gummy. Like it's not going to go through like sticky stuff. It's already cured. It's already hard, for lack of a better word, cured, and it holds your binding in place, so you don't have to clip it to death. That's what I call it, clip it to death. So that is Glue Base It by Roxanne. Next is this
And it's water soluble.
and it's water soluble. That's good to know, because as soon as you wash your quilt the first time.
Can you
Yeah.
use that if you're doing the English paper piecing to put it
Yep.
down on your piece?
Yes.
And then remove it. You can remove your paper piecing.
Yep.
You have
Yep, you sure can, because it'll come off. I will say this is going to be a little bit more time consuming than using the
Glue
Soline
stick.
glue
That
pin.
glue's- yeah.
Glue
Yeah,
stick's
that
gonna be
glue
faster.
stick is
Mhm.
the bomb diggity do
Yeah,
for
it
that.
is. I would
And
agree.
it holds really well.
Good question, Maddie. All right. Next is this Olfa circle rotary cutter. So here is that. I don't think we've ever actually had this in the shop, but someone,
Long time ago.
well,
Very
before,
long.
maybe before me.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember it.
Back when we were doing yo-yos.
Oh yeah, and I came in like at the end of the yo-yo phase.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't remember
Maybe.
when
She
I
doesn't
did.
remember because you
No.
wasn't doing anything
No.
with fabric. And
No, no notions. I was just doing the website. That's all I was doing. Don't show me anything. I don't know anything. And look how that turned out. All right. So this cutter is an 18 millimeter, and it cuts 1.5 to 8 3/4 inch circles. So it does a variety of different diameters of circles. So we have those in store. Next is the Soline Styla. That's what I'm going to say. The Styla. Basically, this is a fabric marker. It's water erasable ink. So this is like the first for us for Soline to have a water erasable type of rollerball pen. So that's now in store. Next is Take a Stand from On the Floor by Annie. This is by Annie. So basically this pattern works in tandem with Running with Scissors. So Running with Scissors actually lays over this Take a Stand bag, and it displays and opens your case so that you can pull stuff out of your case.
That's really cool.
So they actually work together. So Deborah said that someone asked about it, and we got it in. So Take a Stand. All right. Next are some new patterns here in the store. We have 2 Villa Rosas. This is Perfect Trio. This is a very simple pattern, but a good pattern for fabrics that you don't really want to cut up, and you like to look at them at like wholly. Like, yeah, you don't really want to see little bits and pieces. So this, I love this pattern. This would be a great one. And the next one is Fable. Fable is a panel pattern, and we're always trying to figure out what we can do with panels for quilts. And this, we both looked at this one and said, yep, this is a good one.
Look at
And
there. Kathy Bonner's watching.
oh, look at there.
Don't go back to the beginning, Kathy.
Yeah, Sherry was calling you out. It wasn't me. Don't come for me. Do not come for me. All right. Next are Fabric Cafe 3 1 yard quilts. So Deborah informed me today that these are actually all new. So these are to us, but these are all new for our store. So here is 9 patch. And we'll kind of get up close so y'all can kind of see without the glare here. And I'll just kind of do a brief here. If y'all want to see them, just let me know. Next one is called Jigsaw.
Other colorways back there.
Yeah, the other colorways are on the back. I forgot about that
Elena,
today.
Michael wants one of the Fable patterns.
Fable.
Fable. Thank you, Elena. Got you down.
All right, this is Freedom. And here it is, different colorways on the back.
What size is that?
This is 44 by 59. So you
Needs
probably
a
have to add a border.
But isn't that cute?
Next one is Old Glory, but with an E.
I like that one too.
Yeah. Here's a different colorway. A brief pan, if you will. Next one is Diamond Dust. I liked this pattern. This is something like if you don't want to buy the whole book and you just want to buy a pattern, these are great like gifts, or like if you have a quilty friend that wants to do a 3 1 yard quilt and you want to buy them a book and the fabric, this would be a great way to be able to give them both. It's a snap, like this one.
So you guys could really use these with all of your kits that you have set up for your 3 yard
Yeah,
quilts too, right?
This is what they're made for.
very nice.
Yep. Bold blocks. There is that. These are all on the website, right, Deborah?
Yes, ma'am.
So there's that. This one's hopscotch. This one's a cute pattern. I do like this one. So there's that. And then the back. And last is kaleidoscope. How funny. Kaleidoscope. The back. The front. And the back. So there's all the patterns. The next thing I'm gonna talk about this at the very end with Pig Out and Kimberbell Catch Up Day. So I think I'm gonna start with the fabric lines over here.
Whatever Brandy is being handed.
Yes, whatever I'm being handed. This one, hold on, I don't have them all memorized. Under the Sea, I should have guessed. Deborah was up here. She'd know all of these lines. Under the Sea. So this is a really cute kids panel. Kind of get up here so you can kind of see. I love the faces on these.
Aren't they cute?
They're so cute. Isn't that darling? Adeline says darling. That's so darling. Like, where'd you learn that? It wasn't me because I don't say darling at home. Next is this really cool, like, packed fish. Packed fish. If I could turn it the right way.
Finding
Yeah,
Nemo.
Finding Nemo. This would be a really cute ice spike quilt. We have the Fat Quarter Bundle, which has the packed fish, the green, and the purple. And again, we call it Under the Sea, but there's also a border print. So because we don't have a whole, this is the bottom of the border print.
Isn't that cute?
So that's the bottom of the border print. All right. And then it's only one-sided. So like the top is just these gradated bubbles. So you can see here that it grades down from light blue to dark blue. Okay. So it's a one-sided border. These are super cute. Good for, as Sherry said, backings. You could, Deborah said curtains.
Oh,
Yeah, really cute curtains because, you know, it only has that one side that hangs. So this print is not in the Fat Quarter Bundle because it is a border print.
Hey, Miss Jane. Hey, Miss Laura. And Lane, I got you down for one of the Under the Sea panels.
Awesome. All right. Next is something about blues. Endless blues. I knew it was something blues. Endless blues. So this is another turtle panel. It's so pretty. They did such a great job on this panel. I have to get really tall. Sorry, guys. I'm not. So there's that. I need some oohs and ahs. Thank you. You're a little stagnant in the audience. A little stagnant. Let's pep it up, people. Let's pep it up.
Getting late.
It is getting late. And to go along with that panel, we have a fat quarter bundle, and these are bolts that we have in store. So you have this nice teal. Love these prints. These are great. Brown. Miriam would frown. Here's blue and a tan. So those are all the ones right here to the right there. All right. And then with this, Deborah decided to go into the fabric room and thought it all looked like it went with the panel. So these are Hoffman prints, but they work very well with that panel.
Yes.
Oh, see? Look really well with that panel. So we have that one.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
You have to wait until I show something, Linda. So there is the green. I love that with that.
It looks
Sea wavy.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love that. This is blue and green, and that one really works well. This one, someone else thought that too. This one, there's not a lot of left. And this one's an ombre print. This one really works well with the backgrounds of these panels. Love these prints. So Deborah was like, this goes really well. We're going to put it with it. And I said, I think that's a great idea. So she pulled those, and they're with the panel, and then eventually the blues will go with them as well. Next fabric collection is Gradients Auroras. I showed this on Shop Talk. A lot of y'all oohed and awed at it on Shop Talk. Here are some of the prints. I'm going to show you one of my favorites. That is my favorite. I'm going to show that in the bolt. Here is that. So here is those bundles. It's getting late. So here is one that is like a Moroccan tile. What a great backing.
For that one.
Kaleidoscope, or the new one Dazzle. Like anything that's colorful on the top would be really good with this one, in my opinion. And then
Lynn, I got you down for a turtle panel. Yes.
all right, so this one, look at this. A binding. That would be a cute binding. I can't wait for Deborah to do a binding with this.
Yeah.
I was waiting for her to look at me and give me an eye. There it is. I was waiting for it. So I love this print. I don't know what I would do with it. It would be a really good, like on a buy any bag. Those thin borders. Oh yeah, that'd look really nice. So that is Gradients Auroras. Next one is we did put these finally in the system because we weren't going to do bundles, but someone bought a bundle today. So this is called Spotsy. This is the fabric for Kaleidoscope. So I mentioned to the morning group that we wait till about halfway through a block of the month before we put the extra fabric on sale. And the reason why is because if we've made a cutting inch oopsie, or y'all have made a cutting oopsie, there's enough for you guys to have. And you get that with a small shop. We don't really do oops kits because we keep the fabric for so long, but then we put the fabric on the floor. You can decide if you want an oops kit at that point. So here is Spotsy. These are all the fabrics that are in Kaleidoscope. So this bundle is $48.75, and it has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 fabrics. So if you're doing Kaleidoscope, it might be a thing that you might want to do. Next is called Evolve. Be looking for this tomorrow on Shop Talk. Deborah's going to bring in the quilt that you did it, right? Lindell did. Linda don't even know if she done it. That Lindell did for this line. It is stunning. Stunning. So she's going to bring it from the house tomorrow. We're going to show this fabric line on Shop Talk, and you can actually see the quilt tomorrow. But here is a sampling of Evolve. This is Art Gallery fabric. Great stuff here. And now you get a little taste tonight. You'll see the rest of it tomorrow. Deep teals, nice greens, dark navies, beautiful line. I'm going to show you a few of the bolts, just so you can kind of see what Evolve is. Ooh, as I move the light, this is like a, I don't know, like a dusty teal. It is. It's more of a dusty emerald green. I'll give you.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is. Just give me a moment.
That's a really
this
cool
is stunning.
piece.
Yeah, look up close.
Basket weaves.
Yeah, basket weave.
Oh.
Love it. Love it. Love it. I got my Vanna's working. You should see it. It's like poetry behind the camera. The next one is Hey Boo by Lella Boutique. We love Lella here. It does well. Old Glory is one of the fabric lines, and the other one that I love, but now I can't think of the name. I'm really slipping in
Wasn't
my
it
old
one of
age.
the C ones?
No, it was
Mermaid,
like
whatever it
no.
was.
Oh, she did. I think she did that mermaid line, but I'm talking about Flower Pot. There it is, Flower Pot, and I love that line too. Here is
This is
Hey
cute.
Boo. This is blowing up on social media, just so you know. So if you
Very
want to
different
be,
for a Halloween line.
if you want to be in the know and be popular, you know where to get your stuff. But it's a super cute panel. It says "Creeping It Real," here for the booze. This one says "Come sit a spell." If you got it, haunt it. So you know, haunt it. So we have panels. We have a fat quarter bundle. These are all the fabrics that we got in for the store. So you have little ghost. You have pumpkins. Oh, you got me. Oh, I'm not
I
gonna.
got you some fabric.
Okay. You got this, some stars, a spider web, and some stripes. I love this stripe. Look at that stripe. That's a great stripe. All right, I'm going to show you. And then we got the layer cakes in. 4 layer cakes. And you can kind of. Yeah, that's all I got because I got to use 2 hands. Wee. Like that pig from that insurance commercial. Wee. All right, this is a pink. This is a pink with a shade of purple spider web. Very unusual. White with colorful stars.
That'd be cute on our sprinkle.
Yep,
Yeah,
for your ice cream cones.
Ice cream cones.
There's this stripe that I told you about. It's beautiful. And the pumpkins. Lots of pumpkins. So have those. And I think we're down to more line, guys. I told you we got a lot. We got a lot going on. This is strawberry lemonade. So we got 4 bolts. We got this pink. We got this white on white, a lime green, and this aqua teal. And then we have the cheater quilt. Backing was what I call it. But this is a great backing, or you could do something on the front. But I just immediately went to backing because is it 108? No, this is 60. This is 60 inches wide. There's that. Here are some of the bolts. Nice lime green with this really pretty flower on it. A nice white on white. Get up close.
That's okay. We didn't want to see.
Sherry will show you.
Yeah, this is the white on white. So you're gonna be able to see it anyways.
You won't be able to see it anyway. You have to
It's
get
like
up
a
and see it.
clover.
Okay.
Like
And
a
then
little
here
small
is
clover.
the
It's
floral.
just like the green.
The floral. Linda, make sure you look. Okay. And I think that is all the fabric. Yeah. Oh, and we have layer cakes. Oh, Deborah, will you hand me that pattern behind you? And a layer cake.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. So we have this pattern in, and we got layer cakes to go with it. So you can actually grow this from crib size all the way to king. This one pattern.
Isn't that cool?
It's a great pattern. It's nice and easy, says the person that doesn't really sew all the time. And we have layer cakes. And if you wanted to do just a layer cake, you could do the large lap or the twin size, which large lap is 70 by 70 and the twin is 70 by 82. And it takes 1 layer cake and then some additional yardage. So got those in. All right.
One thing that one of our ladies that watched said that even with this cheater quilt, you could use this as your top, and that would give you something to practice
Free motion
free
or
motion quilting.
so if you didn't hear that, Deborah said the cheater bolt that I showed, one of her customers said that you could use that as the top and you could actually practice your free motion quilting or straight line quilting or however, like following a pattern on the top for you to quilt it. So did you? Oh, you have cramp. Oh, Sherry's got a cramp in her foot.
We're gonna get her some magnesium, by golly.
All right.
Now everybody knows.
Well, I mean, she shared Lynn. She said, Lynn, I hope you feel better. So I'm just sharing the wealth. All right. 3 things I need to mention. Just 3. 3 things. First is this is the adult Hemingway pouch that everyone kept asking about because the kids got it and then the adults had nothing. Well, the adults have 2 bags that they're making. This is a 6-hour class. You'll be making, Sarah will be teaching this. And if you don't have an embroidery machine, you can actually have Sarah stitch this out for you while you're here in the store, in the class. So if you don't have that, but you'll bring your sewing machine and embroidery if you have it, you'll be making both of these bags. Both of the bags, very cool. These are great bags. They're very big. They hold iPads, and these hold sunglasses. I thought it was cute that she used the sunglasses fabric for sunglass pouch. So we have that class coming up May 31st. It's already out there on in our system and on our website. So if you would like to sign up, spots are going fast. I think we already have 3 people signed up. So we need to, so May 31st, 10 to 4, I think. Next is, let's talk about Pig Out. We had 2 spots for Pig Out open back up. So if you missed out, let us know. Pig Out, if you don't know what Pig Out is, it stands for Projects and Grocery Stacks, but it is a place for fellowship and a place for you to be able to sit and sew with friends, and you have lots of knowledge, and you eat and you have fun, and we play left, right, center, and it's just a good time and eat, and it's just a really good time. It's going to be at the El Matador on the island. So if you would like to join us, it's on our website. Just go to our calendar and navigate to April 26th and 27th and pick the both days, and that spot will be open for you, and you can check out on our website. The last thing I need to tell you is Kimberbell Catch-Up Day. That is another sit and sew event. If you own anything Kimberbell and you have not done it yet, and you're still waiting for that faithful day for you to do it, this is your calling for you to do it. So May 10th and 11th, out the El Matador, but we'll be downstairs, is a 2-day sewing event, and you sit down and again you work on your Kimberbell stuff. That is the only rule, that you have to work on something Kimberbell, and you come and you sew, and you have again people there that love answer questions, love Kimberbell, and we have a really good time. A lot of people have really enjoyed Kimberbell Catch-Up Days, and yes, it is ketchup like ketchup with like the sauce like ketchup. So we are catching up on all things Kimberbell. All right. Woo, that's it. We had a lot of stuff. I'm turning back over, and I think that was it.
Yeah.
Did I miss something?
Well, the Kids Foundation paper piecing or the PJ Bottoms class.
Yeah, the PJ Bottoms is
May 18th.
May 18th.
Yeah.
And the Kids Foundation paper piecing is May 4th. And we still have signups for both of those classes, and again, on our website. Thank you, Miss Deborah. And I'm going to turn it back over to Sherry. Go right ahead, Miss Sherry.
Alrighty Friday. Here we go. I'm sorry, alrighty Wednesday. So it is show and tell time. Do we have any show and tells?
Lyndall has
one.
I have 3.
She has
she has 3.
three.
I'm going to have lots of pictures to take.
Oh no. I'm going to show this one even though it's not finished. So this first one, she hasn't even seen it.
Grab the
In
bag.
a long time. Because I just took it off the machine.
Yeah, Sherry sent me a picture and says, I have a surprise for you. I said, I don't even know what it is, so it will be a surprise. What do I do now?
So this one, I think it was Bella.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
So here, let me
that is beautiful.
give me this.
Words are color. Oh my.
So y'all are not going to be able to see this on camera. Sorry.
It is 100 by 110.
It is beautiful. It is stunning. Pictures will be posted most likely on Saturday.
Yeah, and you got to see the back. Remember this fabric? That we've
I
had?
actually do not.
Oh my good night. This was so
Oh, you
beautiful.
probably didn't because I bought.
She
most
bought
of it. I was in with a friend. She bought half. I bought the other half.
Yeah.
Oh, that,
Beautiful.
I feel like that was way before my time.
No, it wasn't.
No, I think you were here.
No,
It just
I remember the front.
you might have been out.
Oh, yes.
Maternity leave or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it could be that too.
I'm just gonna
Because I was out so much.
Okay. As you know, I do stuff for the shop,
Yes.
and usually I
Once
give
in a
them
while.
back their scraps.
Yeah, she said not this time.
Not this time. I told them twice I wasn't keeping them because I figured they'd throw the half square triangles away.
No.
And she always wanted to know what I do with half square triangles.
Oh,
Look at this.
pretty.
So I did not. That is just too cute.
I didn't have to buy any fabric except a little of the black, which I did.
So what Linda was saying is when she does stuff, she saves all of
These
her
little half
the
square
little
triangles.
pieces that you cut off of the half square triangles, and she made this quilt
It's cute.
just from leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see the back. 'cause it
That
looks
is so
great.
cute.
The fabric looks-
Isn't that
That
awesome?
was here at the
Wow.
house. Or the house. I feel like it's my house. Yeah, it was here.
But anyway,
It is still here, I think. Love
that's
it.
one.
That's one.
And that's like I said, both of these I never didn't buy any more fabric except either the white or the black.
Yeah, the background. This is a good one too.
That's
Pretty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cool?
So, yep, that is a fabric line we have
All
still
done
in
with
the house.
leftovers.
Leftover.
Yep, that is Roar.
That is fantastic.
Love it.
So
Great job, Linda.
that's really
Thank
cool.
you.
That's inspiring.
Yeah, it
Yes.
is.
Have you guys heard of the leader enders?
Yes.
Okay, so things that you can do when you're putting stuff together and you have leftovers, you put a leader on the front. And, you know, a lot of times when I use a leader, it's just a, but if you actually have cut pieces, you are actually sewing a unit at
that's
the
a good
front
idea.
end. That's a leader. And then you also end with that.
Oh.
So each time you're sewing another
That's a
piece
really
of
cool
something
idea.
It
else.
seems like
Yeah.
my squares never get down because I keep going to my scrap basket
Yeah.
to cut them down. So now I've got 2 drawers of sewn enders that I've got to do into
Yes,
patches,
so turn 'em
no
in.
patches.
Absolutely. Great job.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
put them away. We got to take
Awesome,
photos.
awesome. Oh, yeah.
Nope.
She
I'm going to
should-
take them right back out.
All right. I don't think we have anything else, right?
I think we're good.
That is it for tonight. Thank you all for joining us. And we will look forward to seeing you in May. Don't forget, tomorrow is Shop Talk at 4:30 Central Time. Hope to see you all there. Have a good evening. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.